What's up, CYBORG? We back, man. So I'm going to talk about this last exhibition fight the other night with Mayweather and Gotti the third. It's a bunch of the same old shit, man. I was hoping, at least for the sake of trying to keep it all going, man, like just to keep the interest level of the fans and these exhibition fights that Mayweather's putting on, man. That Gotti, in particular, I mean, Mayweather did what he had to do. Mayweather's always going to be out there trying to make sure he's outpointing you. He's out there, putting a little something in the pot for the fans, right? But Gotti, goddamn, man, this motherfucker, he didn't even try, bro. This dude, he spent the whole time just locked up, waiting on one punch here and there. He wasn't even trying to, switch up a little bit, you know what I mean? Mayweather just sitting there, basically carrying the whole fight, doing all the entertaining. He's throwing all the punches. He's trying to, work on all the little angles here and there. And Gotti just standing there frozen, man, like almost like he's waiting for the whole 8 rounds of time to run out. I'm like, dude, why would you even train for this shit? You know what I mean? I know it's an exhibition fight, but it's still a fight, bro. People are paying you to come out and, see you perform. You know what I mean? The least you can do is try to maintain some fucking level of dignity and shit, in the way that you perform. He wasn't striking Mayweather with nothing, man. Like, it just seemed like he was just there literally waiting for Mayweather to take the lead at all times. And he wasn't roughing him up, man. And it's a weird situation because Gotti, when you look at him physically, man, there's really no terrible reason why he should be too concerned about getting hurt by Mayweather. And that also probably explains why, Mayweather beat up on him for 8 rounds and he not look too, scrapped up at the end of the day, So it can't be an issue of him really fearing Mayweather, you know what I mean? It's just like, dude, if you're gonna be a showman, because that's what the exhibition fights are about, man. This is like putting on an entertaining show, you know what I mean? It's like a charity boxing event. Ain't nobody expecting you to provide fucking out of this world fireworks. But yo, where's the effort, man? Where's the entertainment value, bro? John Gotti, this boy, man, he really was just there to just collect the check, man. And not necessarily earn it too well either, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, more of the same shit, or the saga just keeps continuing with some of these Mayweather fights, you know what I mean? Like, these guys, they are coming in with their hands down, they're not even expecting to show out a little bit. Forget beating Mayweather, that's probably not gonna happen in any of these exhibition fights, but where's the performative measures being taken, man? These guys they're not even trying to give the fans a good show, man. I think Mayweather needs to start choosing some younger guys who don't have a name for some non-boxing related value, you know what I mean? Somebody who doesn't feel famous enough that really wants to put some hands on Mayweather, and whether they beat him or not, at least they're gonna try, you know what I mean? So the fans get a little bit more out of this shit. But what we saw in this Gotti Mayweather showdown, man, this shit was just more of the same, man. Like I said, the saga just continues with this one. Gotti just showed up to show up. He did not show up to show out, man. Dude just standing like a fucking plant and just letting Mayweather do all the work, man. It's crazy. It feels like from a fan's perspective, it's like, dude, why are we watching this shit? We've seen this exact same show before. Switch it up a little bit, do something for the fans, man. Can't just be, promoting a fight to not actually have a fight in the end. And that's a lot of what we're seeing in this one, man. Gotti just, I don't know what's wrong with him, man. It's does he really give a fuck about boxing? Is he trying to box? Is he trying to come up? Is he trying to position himself to have maybe future battles with maybe another YouTuber or somebody else that is garnering a little bit of attention here and there? But you just don't know, man. These guys are showing up and Mayweather just outclassing them as we expect. But it's such a fucking margin of difference between Mayweather and these guys. They're not even looking right, man. I looked at the exhibition fight Pacquiao had recently, and I think he was in Japan. And the Japanese boy, he ended up beating Pacquiao because he was trying to whoop his ass. he was in there throwing some real serious bombs. You know, he was forcing Pacquiao to use his footwork and his defense, and that too was an exhibition fight. But you know, win or lose, that's not going on your official record. You know what I mean? As a professional boxer, but at least the fans are getting something out of it. You know, so the Pacquiao, you know, showdown, that was a lot more, I think, more fan friendly because it was actual fight taking place. You know, Pacquiao had to protect, he had to defend, and he wasn't in there like steamrolling this guy. The guy was a lot bigger, younger, stronger, you know, taller, all that shit. And he was making all of those different attributes count. He was, you know, that was contributing to his fight style and his advantage effectively in that fight. But the Mayweather and Gotti thing, man, this one was, it was just, to me, it was, you know, mostly on account of Gotti. Just not good enough for the fans, man. Because a ticket is a ticket, you know what I mean? People want to get something out of that shit. If they buy a ticket, if they sit down, you know, give up their time to watch you do a job, then just do the fucking job, man. At least try. You know, Gotti looked like he wanted to fucking go in there and have a hugging session. He didn't expect to, you know, even like fucking look around the corner of a possibility of a war, you know what I mean? So I think the fans got a bit of a raw deal. Again, on account of Gotti, not Mayweather. Mayweather went in there, he basically had to carry the whole show. And that's what it is, man. It's a fucking show, bro. But give the fans something to come back again, you know what I mean? So Mayweather, I think he just needs to pick some hungrier opponents, somebody who's gonna challenge him, somebody who's gonna make the event a little more unpredictable and less of a guaranteed turnout the way this one and the previous Gotti event was. These were not a serious value to the fan, in my opinion, man. Again, Gotti's fault mostly, but Mayweather, you know, he's running the shit, so he's still gotta do a little bit better by the fans and choose more effective opponents, more people that's gonna be a little bit more engaging, you know what I mean? Somebody who's gonna have the fans thinking, damn, I think if he had did this or did that, maybe he would have got Mayweather, or yeah, man, he got Mayweather in trouble this time. You ain't hearing none of that shit out of this one, because Gotti wasn't doing none of that shit, man. Anyway, here's what it is, man. Exhibitions, boxing. Check y'all next time. Peace.